Yes, guys, Coach Rob at Optimal Carnivore. Now, let's question this. Is this great big ball of burning mass in the sky that's been around for 4.6 billion years, is it trying to kill us and give us skin cancer? Again, I always think common sense, go back to what our ancestors would do. We wouldn't be in shelters all day, we'd be outside like around this sun, waking us up, and it also feels nice on your skin and you want to be in it. It doesn't quite make sense to me that we'd even be here today if our ancestors were just dropping dead of cancer all the time. And the first recorded case of skin cancer was in 1932. So what is that all about? So if skin cancer is a very modern day disease, what is going on? Well, it's funny how it just so happens to tie in with shortly after when we introduce seed oils into our diet and the high rise consumption of sugar, flour, oil and the industrial revolution. The amazing thing is we've got some great studies to back it up. So they've got a load of mice. Obviously it wouldn't be ethical to do on humans. So yeah, let's use some mice. So they give one group of mice perfectly healthy animal fat, beef dripping or tallow. And the other group of mice got this rancid, highly oxidized seed oils, this linoleic acid. So it's sunflower oil, canola oil, safflower oil, rapeseed oil, that kind of thing, okay? And they subject them both to like little sunbeds. They both got UV light on them. Guess what? The mice that just ate the healthy, saturated animal fat didn't get any skin cancer at all. The mice that were fed the seed oils, which contain the rancid oxidized linoleic acid fat, they all got skin cancer. That is the major number one caveat that I want you to take from this video. It is your diet. I'm not telling people to just sit in the sun and not cause any problems, because skin cancer does happen, but it's obvious what happens. If you look at the timeline of stuff and the studies that have proven it and the mechanism behind this linoleic acid consumption, that if your skin is healthy, you will be healthy and you can tolerate sun. It's a natural, lovely thing. If your skin is unhealthy, you are what you eat. These linoleic acid compounds, they become part of every cell membrane in your body, including your skin, which is the biggest organ in your body, exposed, the first thing, to a lot of things, like sunlight. Then it's going to highly oxidize even more, because of heat, light and air. It's almost like you're pouring vegetable oil literally on your skin, and that is going to contribute to your skin cancer. You might be thinking, oh, what the hell's linoleic acid? Okay, well, it's an omega-6, and unfortunately, if you look at the back of ingredients, it's snuck into everything. This used to be an engine lubricant, and it was around in World War II. I've done videos on it before in great detail, but they basically had an abundance of it left over because the war ended earlier, and they thought, well, what should we do with this? Okay, let's dump it into the human food supply. Voila, Crisco was born, this vegetable shortening, and then they started pouring it into everything. Any ultra-processed food, they will use this oil because it's cheap. They're trying to make money off your health. It's also addictive. It breaks down into compounds that bind to your CB1 receptors in your brain. Oh, like when you've smoked a joint, giving you the munchies. More, spend, health, boom. 9.9 times out of 10, even if you're in these fancy restaurants and you're these foodies, they will be cooking in this cheap oil, because exactly that, it is very cheap and it has a high smoke point. They can buy it in abundance for pennies. They do not care about your health. Check everything fried, it's in this crap. So what is the answer? Buying from your local butchers, checking all ingredients, making your own food. Back to the sun. Obviously, be sensible, but the root cause is your diet. Address your diet. If you're not going to do that, then yeah, don't sit in the sun. It's probably the worst thing for you. And even if we have got a really healthy diet and our linoleic acid is really, really low and we're eating good, healthy animal fat and our skin cell membranes, our skin can handle the UV, then we're not stupid. Do you know, if you find our body tells us a lot of things like hunger and thirst, and if it needs salt, it tells you if you want to get out of the sun. It tells you if it's becoming uncomfortable. It shows you signs you might be becoming red. Do you know, that is when you seek shade. Be sensible. I'm not telling people to burn, but people on the carnivore diet, look this up. I've seen it so many times with myself, thousands of clients, and loads of anecdotal evidence that people seem to be able to tolerate the sun. They can sit in the sun a lot more. Do you know, like fair, red hair, light-skinned people can all of a sudden tolerate a lot of sun? Oh, and it's funny that this very modern, like around 1932, this first invention of sunscreen, again, trying to get your money, it's funny how that is absolutely jam-packed with carcinogenic compounds, things that cause cancer, that we then rub on our skin to prevent cancer. I believe that is why a tan does make someone healthy. You always look better with a tan, so I wonder why that is. So we tan as an evolutionary mechanism to handle that dose of sunlight and UV rays. Again, perfectly healthy, perfectly normal. Plus, we get all the plethora of benefits from the sunlight, which our ancestors would have done. So this great big burning ball of mass that's been around for billions of years in the sky, it's not trying to kill us, but our diet might be.